Hello everyone, I'm CA Sakshi Vivek Jain and I'm from Agra, and finally Budget 2025 is here, and it is hailed as the most middle class friendly budget ever in the history of our country. Yes, those tax cuts, relief packages, subsidies, increased rebates feels like a dream come true, isn't it? Reduced taxes means you have a more disposable income in your hand. You have a more money available to spend on buying new gadgets, plan those fancy vacations, build your dream homes, and possibilities seem endless. But the question is it really an answer to Budget 2025? Or it has some more to it? Hold on a second. अगर आपको भी ये बजट ऐसे ही ओवर एक्साइट कर रहा है जैसे मुझे, तो लेट्स टेक अ क्लोजर लुक. Undoubtedly, the budget is really tempting. It has given so much of relief to middle class. But with lack of financial education and with the lack of awareness on how money works, it may lead you to dangerous paths. How? This video is gonna help. But before we move further, let's try to decode the meaning of middle class. What does it mean? What kind of people are they? How do they live? What kind of standard of living they have? And how do they manage? तो आप सब मुझसे अग्री करोगे कि मिडिल क्लास की तो बहुत ही छोटी सी डेफिनेशन है. They are present focused and future worried. All their life, they are struggling, they are striving to maintain a balance between a good today, a better today, with a secured future. Of course, with that limited resources. As soon as this limited resources enter your lives now, the moment it hits you, you falls into the category of middle class. And that thing makes you miserable. Here is my question again. Whether this budget 2025 is catering both the present and the future needs of middle class, or it is just a present day comfort. Let's try to find out. It is true that government with reduced taxes and increased rebates will definitely be giving you more money in the hand for consumption as well as investment. But the catch is, unless you are financial savvy, means मतलब कुछ लोग होते हैं ना, they are not dependent on tax regimes or how much amount of money they have in their hand. They anyway invest, they anyway save, and are in a habit of growing their money, are in a habit of investing their money. So unless you're financial savvy, you might unintentionally be choosing spending over investing those extra amount of money. Why? Because you have a large wish list since long. And when you have been given this relief by the government, you will try to fulfill those wishes first rather than to invest it no, for your secured future. It is quite tempting in consumer driven societies. People might prioritize upgrading their life first rather than to put aside the money for future security. If I talk about salaried individuals too, when those major chunk of their salary has been taken out as taxes now, and when they see those deductions on their pay slips, it makes them insecure about their finances for the future, and they knowingly or unknowingly, to compensate it, they start in actively saving and investing to make up for it. But now that after the budget is announced, the bite is smaller, they are least concerned about their financially, they might get least concerned about their financial security because they have a good amount of money in their bank accounts now. If I talk about, the old tax system, with its emphasis on deductions, it is encouraging people to think about investments to reduce tax rates, to have this advantage of reducing higher tax rates. But again, after this budget, the focus has been shifted from saving to reduce taxes to spend more because I have more money. And why am I talking all this? Why am I concerned about spending and investing? Because if you remember, year 2008, there was a sudden spike in inflation. And that's too because people have more disposable income of money in their hands, and the credit availability was very cheap, and this led to demand pull inflation, which is quite obvious. When you have more money to spend, you create demand in the market, and when supply is not in pace with demand, it fuels inflation. It's as simple as that, basic economics. Of course, there are some global factors too, but जब जब गवर्नमेंट ने एग्जेम्पशंस बढ़ाए हैं, जब जब गवर्नमेंट ने रिबेट्स, कोई भी किसी भी टाइप का टैक्स रिलीफ आपको दिया है, तब तब जब जब हमारे हाथ में पैसा बढ़ा है, तब तब इन्फ्लेशन हिट हुआ है. So this has been a history of our country and we can't ignore it. So why I'm here with this video to tell you, please, to aware you, to warn you, please don't let short-term gains blind you to long-term risk. Take control of your financial future. This budget may be tempting, this budget may have some positive aspects, but you have to be realistic and responsible for your financial, planning. Enjoy the immediate benefits of budget, undoubtedly enjoy, but don't let it trap you to the false sense of security. Because definitely in a long run, inflation will erode your purchasing power, will erode your value of money, and you will be feeling middle class again. वो जो जो जिस जब पैसा हाथ में ज़्यादा आ जाता है ना और हम उस मेंटालिटी से बाहर आ जाते हैं मिडल क्लास वाली, बिकॉज़ नाउ वी हैव अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी इन आवर हैंड्स इन अ बैंक अकाउंट्स एंड वी आर लीस्ट नो टेंस्ड फॉर अ फ्यूचर। तो जब इन्फ्लेशन आता है ना तो तब हमें पता लगता है कि नो, वी आर स्टिल मिडल क्लास। My humble request, even it is not a direct tax incentive, even if you have a good amount of money in your hand, keep investing, keep growing, try to be a step ahead of inflation, and you know, indulge in financial plannings, because financial education is the best defense, and understanding how money works is really very crucial. So that's all from my side. And if you like this video, do let me know. Thank you so much.